have some fun. We did a little bit of ethics stuff. I'm going to ask a wild question here. Greg, you said something fascinating to me in an interview, I think it was in The Verge, and you had said at some point in the future, you might be able to create a digital version of yourself or multiple versions, and they can go out and do stuff. They can make money for you. They can make money for your company while you're doing something else that's a whole lot more fun. And I love this idea. And let's ignore the countless warnings from Twilight Zone, Star Trek, and The Simpsons. And I opt in. All right. I've got 3 Matt Fortes. They're out there doing my bidding. And one of them, assigned to my finances, goes rogue, unbeknownst to me, and steals, $250,000. In a world with autonomous AI, whose fault is that? Did I do that? Is it the company through which I got the digital twin? And again, I'm not holding anybody's feet to the fire. I'm just curious what happens when something like this is bound to go down at some point. What have you guys thought about this? Do you think about this?
Yeah, of course we think about it. And there are many parallels already in the world today. I mean, we got there's the cryptocurrency traders, or even in the hedge fund traders who have created algorithms that do all of the stuff automatically. I mean, the simple reality is, our regulatory environment doesn't even cope, with the rules around that very well today. Matt, so I'm not sure I'm going to give you an intelligent answer where the digital man is going to digital Alcatraz for the rest of his life. No idea.
But it's a fun thought experiment. I mean, it helps us personify and make concrete a lot of questions that are important even in lieu of digital people completely. Like if you have any AI that's fulfilling things for you, fulfilling tasks for you, you need to be really careful about what that's optimized for so that it's good for other people too. And then there's these ethical questions about how you weigh the trade-offs of what it's doing for other people versus you, and who should it benefit. And then there's the question of how it should be optimized for your well-being and how for other people's well-being. And all of these things apply more and more as you give AI more control points in the world. And digital people have more control points because they can communicate with people in a way that really represents a living being, and that gives them more sway. That's one step toward robots. Eventually, if there was a robot of you, then you'd have to worry about all of the sci-fi issues that come up in sci-fi. With the metaverse, it's interesting because it's sort of in between. It gives us a little bit of a playground to experiment with things where the risk isn't quite so high because it can't destroy, well, unless it accesses some system it's not supposed to, it can't destroy the physical world, and you can keep it away from that. And so it's nice to be able to live out these scenarios in the metaverse. I think it will actually be helpful.